Hello everybody. So welcome to the second of a series of four videos that will focus on core strength and stability, principally with the idea that you can then use that core to lift yourselves up onto your head, maybe onto your hands, maybe onto your forearms, and do lots of sort of fun things with the core. First of all though, just to understand what is meant by the core, particularly in this style of class, the core is associated with the abdominal muscles, and that's all good, but I want you to think more about the core being the center line of your body, from the center of your feet, up the center of your legs, the center of your arms, the center of your spine, so everything draws into what's known as the midline. So, we'll start then just by activating that. And the one way that is really good is to just press into your feet. So let's begin just standing. It's really simple. And then as you take a breath in, as you breathe in, press your feet down as much as you can, so your toes will scrunch into the floor, and you'll start to feel straight away a power, a surge through your core. Let that go. And go twice more. Breathe in and breathe out. So you're focusing here on pressing the feet down. Everything else will look after itself. Again, press down, down. Press down, squeeze, 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 and then release. So that's the simple way to activate the core. Take it a little bit further now, so lift all of your 10 toes, lift them. Really give them a good lift. And then, keeping them lifted, take your arms above your head, keep your feet lifted, and just press into your heels. And then as you press into your heels, like crazy, with your toes lifted, just bring yourself down, it's almost like a half squat. Now, really press down through your feet and lift back up. And already within seconds you'll start to build the heat. So come down, press your feet really strongly into the floor, then when your toes are lifted here, and then press your heels and come back up. So it's toes lifted, heels press, down, and then up. And this is how to get, you'll be really strong in the core here, and also much safer, because your whole abdominal structure engages. And then lift up. Good work, and then just take a moment. We're going to take that into more dynamic movement now. We'll take it into some sort of 10 simple squats. Don't worry about how low you go. Focus on the feeling in your belly. Okay, so let's start. Again, I want you to lift up the heels. So spread the toes as well. You want to really, really give the toes a really good spread. Press down through your heels, and we'll go for 10. Here we go. 1, 2, keep pressing your heels down, 3, and keep your toes spreading, 4. Notice how this keeps your back flat, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. So you'll already start to feel a little bit of core work going on now. So that's what I want you to find throughout here, this part of the core. Okay, so from here, I'm going to take it into one-legged standing balances that will really work your core, and I'll just show you how the foot works. So, start by pressing down, press down through your left foot as much as you can. It's almost like you're trying to ground it right down into the earth. Ground it, ground it, ground it, and this will make your right leg lighter. And then as you ground down through the left foot, draw your right knee into your chest. Try and flex the toes. Flex the toes means pull the toes towards the shins. Focus here on roots. I'm really pressing down through your left foot. And then as you press down through your left foot, start to draw the right knee a little bit more, and then extend your right leg out and squeeze the fronts of your thighs. So even though this leg is off the floor, it's like the foot is still trying to press into the floor. If you want to go a bit further, lift up, and we'll hold this for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep pulling the belly in, 5, 4, press to the foot, 3, 2, 1, and then bring it down. So already you start to get a little bit of the heat building. So let's just add on another technique here. The belly button pulls back and up, okay? It's more complicated than that in theory, but we just want to practice simply, so back and up. Okay, let's take it now through to the second side, so it'll be the left. Root down strongly through your right foot, really press down. Make sure that you can feel your big toe grounding into the floor and the heel. And this will make this leg, the left leg, super light, so draw the knee to the chest. And then again, keep pressing down through your right foot, and this will make the left go out. Look at my left toes, flex them towards the body, and press your heel into an imaginary wall. So you've got your heels are both rooting down, lift the arms and hold 10, 9, 8, 7, spread your fingers as well, 6, 5, spread the toes of the left foot, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bring it down. Well done. So you'll start to feel now how your feet, and to an extent your hands, activate through the core girdle. Okay, so let's have a bit more fun while we're standing before we come down. You can either repeat that, simple as that. If your balance is not great and you're still getting there, you can, but if you want to have a bit more fun, get a book or something that you can stand on. I use the blocks, but of course any book or just something like that will be okay. It's going to work to lift up the right, so we're going to come onto start with the left foot. So come onto the left, onto the block, ground down through your left foot, and then lift up here, and then just extend the legs. So now you've got an extra bit of work to do in the block. Take your arms up. Here we go. Go for 10 and squeeze the front of both thighs and press your heel away from you, right side. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep belly button in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want a little bit of a challenge here before you come down, see if you can draw your knee into your chest. Press your heart forward. Pull your arms back to counterbalance. And just look, take the leg back. Don't hold for too long, it's just to have a bit of fun. And then bring it down. Take a moment here, just catch your breath. And then we'll go to the second side. So, bring your right foot up onto the block. Press down through your right foot. You really need to press down strongly down through your right foot. And this time, the left knee goes up. Imagine that you're pressing the left heel into a wall. Extend, lift, and squeeze the thighs. Now imagine that you are holding a block between your thighs as well. So I'm trying to give you lots of stuff that will activate the core. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, well I'm going 3, 2, 1. Draw your left knee in. Press down through your right foot. And you're balancing now on the block. Pierce your heart forward, pierce your chest forward, and the back toes are spreading and the leg is super, super active here. Good work, and then from there, bring it down. Well done. So if you're using the block, just shift your block away. Let's bring it down now to the floor and work a little bit more into kind of very specifically trying to get you into the core. So, sitting down, and we're just going to start really simply here. So feel your butt cheeks really pressing down into the floor. So your butt cheeks, when they press into the floor, will activate again through the core. Lift the toes and now press your heels down super strongly. At the same time, press your bum down and squeeze your belly button back. Now from all of this movement, you then lift up your right leg and then you press down through your butt cheeks and your left foot starts to lift. So we'll go in stages here. Press through the butt cheeks, squeeze the belly button, right leg goes higher. and then repeat on the left. See if we can go one bit higher. So press through both butt cheeks, particularly the left. Take the right up more, and then the left. So go to your heart. You can do this with bent knees, because I know some of you are newer to this. And if you want to challenge yourself, the arms go up. Now pull your biceps to your ears. That's coming into the core. And spread your fingers and spread your toes. And we'll hold here just for 5. 5. Keep pressing the feet into an imaginary wall. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then just gently, gently bring it down. Well done. Okay, so from there, take it into what's known as the half version of that. So anytime you want, the way these videos work is that if you can always stop them and practice them for a few days, little bits of it, and then come and do the whole video. So it's more like little sections I've created for you here, little things, little drills that you can do. Put together in one video, but you can just take one section and learn that. So if you can't do that, you can just learn to do that and then come back and take the rest of the video. Okay, so from here, let's go up a little bit. So I'm up. The whole point here is my legs are really strong, and then I'm going to take my arms up and I'm going to go back halfway. So I'm on my sacrum, which is the bony bit at the base of my spine, with my arms up. And I'm going to bring my feet together now and squeeze them out of the big toes so much that my center line activates. And hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, a bit higher maybe, 6 with the shoulders, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. So well done. So that will really start to bring the core into position. While we're down here, add a little fun element, see if your core strength is like. Goodness knows what mine's like this morning, but I'll have a little go. Let's see if you can just come to this position and then just come to a very simple squat. So you're not using too much momentum. Let me show you how that happens. I lift my toes, I bend my knees, I balance my bum on my heels, I reach forward with my heart. So obviously if I'm going to go back with my bum, something's got to go forward. So my arms are going forward, so you can then come down really lightly. Take your arms into this position, rock back, and then see how lightly, there we go, oops, not quite as light as I wanted to, you can come up into the chair. So, that's known as the chair pose. It's like you're sitting down in a chair. Well done. So starting a little bit of a heat now. So let's take it. I do want to work it to the wall a little bit today, so we'll do some more stretches and some more strengthening, I beg your pardon. But one more, I'd like us to work a little bit more into upper body strength. So I'm going to show you how to do a press up in the style of a kind of close arm. It's almost a tricep press, not quite, but almost. So I'll show this to you. I'll then do 3. The idea is that you can then do as many as you can. I wouldn't ever go above 10. I would maximise it at 10, only because it's more in the technique and the control rather than pushing to get lots of these things out. So let's go. So this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to break it down into real small bits. So my hands come under my shoulders, my fingers spread, and I grip the floor with all my 10 fingertips. I take my weight into this part of my hand, this L shape, the L shape between my index finger and my thumb. From there, I squeeze my forearms together. So it's almost like my forearms have got magnets on them and they're pulling together. Then, so this is really stable, I step one leg back, which will be my right, and again I press down through my right big toes and all toes to activate my leg, and then my left. Pull the forearms in, and now really squeeze your butt cheeks, and so you can see on my hips here, you get a sense of a lift up towards the heart. So none of that, none of that. Try and keep your back as straight as you can. So press your hands down, press into the L shape, and now pull forward slightly by engaging your core. So belly button moves in and up. Watch my elbows, they bend in. I come down halfway. So my shoulders and my elbows are on one line. I lift up 1. I take a breath, I squeeze forearms together, inner thighs together, belly button in, down for 2, up for 2. I'll do another one here, bring it down, take it down and press your fingertips in. This time hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring it back up. So 3 of those, and you really will start to feel it. I'd like you to try to work up to 5, then maybe go up to 7, 9, 10, and if you really can at some point in the future, make it to 12 or 15, go to 12 or 15. But again, focus on the, focus on the quality, the form, rather than the need to, get 100 other things. So from here, just do a few wrist flicks. Wrist flicks are when you pull the 4 fingers towards the wrist and then just almost flick out fist pumps. Your fingers just get some blood back into your system. So well done. Just take a moment here, do a few fist flicks, I should say. A few fist flicks, and then we'll move on to the next bit. So the next part, I'm going to work to do a little bit of work into a balance. The first of the balances. So everything you can see, we've done core. We'll do the crow, and then I want to walk a little bit today into a headstand, and add on today from where we are into a handstand at the wall. So very short, but like I say, you're not here to... The idea is there's lots of techniques for you to take away and work on this. You don't expect to do the whole thing all the time in one go. So, the crow. So I'll show you how to do the crow and I'll talk it through. So again, draw up, I'm going to start here, draw in and up and press your feet down. Your feet are going to come off the floor, but you need to have them down so you know what it feels. And then lift your toes up, squeeze into the 10 toes. So the toes are now acting as the whole of the feet, and then slowly, slowly bring yourself down. Good. And then from there, draw the belly button in, pick up the chest, and draw the shoulder blades back. Press through the feet, take hold of your your knees, and then draw your thighs upwards or inwards towards your belly. But keep your chest lifting. So what you're trying to do effectively is hollow out the front of your body. So from there, lean forward, and bring the right arm forward and the left. Notice that my knees are on the back of my arm. You can have them outside, but I don't do it that way, so I'll demonstrate it how I do it. So I go up, and now my hands are pressing down. And so are my toes. My toes are really pressing down, because what happens then is my hips go up, my heart comes forward, my hands press down, and my feet come up. And when I press my hands down more and keep squeezing my toes together, I can get quite a lot of lift. So I'd say again, stop the video occasionally, see the technique. What are we looking for here? Belly to thighs, hands pressed straight down, and the belly button lifts. So again, I'll demo it. Notice how high my heels have gone. I'm pressing into my toes, really pressing them. Forward I go, shoulder blades onto back. Wrap the shoulder blades, and then lift the feet. It's actually quite easy if you follow those simple techniques. Okay. So, from there, I will give you one little extra bit to do on this one. Those who are working, those who can do this, and I know some of you probably can, if it's the people who've been working with me at Joe's place, I'll just show you how to challenge yourself one little bit more with a little one-legged lift. So my fingers press down, my forearms draw in, my belly goes up, my feet press down, I come forward, and then I'll see if I can just take one leg off and lift it into the air. And again, you can get used to doing that when you know, when your core is strong and your hands are pressing and everything is charged. Your active leg actually feels very light. Doesn't look like it was, but it does. Okay, So, from there, I'm going to take you into a headstand at the wall today. So I'm just going to work it a little bit more. So I'm going to move over a little bit. Just gives you a bit more. Last weekend, you know, I did one off the wall. That's fine. But for those who are thinking, I still can't get it, the wall will give you a bit of a psychological support. Don't use the wall too. Don't get too reliant on the wall though. So again, what we do here is you will measure out. So I'll do it this way for a moment. You can see my arms more clearly. So I come down, I measure, so my hands wrap around my triceps, and what that does is it means that my shoulders are in the right place. As you're doing this, constantly press down through your forearms and the sides of your hands. So from here, I come down, the crown of my head goes into the loop right at the top, I squeeze my forearms in towards each other, and I just walk in. Look at my belly and my thighs, they are connecting. What I then do is, you can stop here, this is a good place to go, or if you want to lift your, let's go for your left leg here, I would press my right toes down so much that my left leg becomes buoyant. And then all I can do is just float up the rest of the way. So you can see there that my foot is touching, and then I bring it all the way back down. So not impossible, but again, slowly and with grace. Do it on the right side now, so you won't see, I'll see by the leg go up, but you can look at my left toes actually. My left toes, I'm going to just show you they're pressing down like crazy. And what that does is it makes my right leg buoyant. I press down some more, I lean, and I just lift. You can just tap your heel to the wall there, it makes you feel safe. If you want to, you can just practice a hold here, and then how slowly can you go down. If you want to try a bit of fun here, you can do a few switches. Whoop. There you go. And to come back down, belly to thighs, foot, slowly down. Really nice to do. Will give you amazing amounts of core strength. Apart from that, will give you a sense of achievement. So, we're going to work finally today into handstand. Your body is fully awake now, so I use the wall. I'd rather you use the wall as well. I can't see you. Handstand, what do? We do it like this. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to try and show you really slowly how to do it. If you've never done this before, you can, I'll say it lightly here, but I'll be careful, cautiously. You can kick a bit more so your body starts to know what it feels like. Look, there's a lot to be said about this movement, but just get what it feels like to be on your hands is what you're looking for at the moment. So if I show you from here, I come down, my hands are flat, my hands are down, I'm taking the weight into here and I'm pressing my hands down and away from me. That's going to lift me up. So I'll try and show you really simply here. I go in, I pull my forearms together and I'll do my left foot to lift. So my left leg goes up. Now, what will happen now is my right toes will press down, down, down. I lean forward and then I take a little hop up. Whoops, not quite, hold on. Again, I take a little hop. Whoop, one more. Yeah, there we go, into a handstand. Press into the floor there. So, nothing, I'm not looking for you to find perfect form there. Just looking for you to find some element. Here's another thing. If you want to, it's sometimes nice, a little bit of a kick. So watch me here, I'm going to do a bit more momentum. I'm going to kick, my foot's going to come to the wall. And this is a nice place to hold. To press your hands down, point your feet, squeeze your thighs, and then just press into the floor. So look at my shoulders lifting. Take your gaze between your thumbs. You might eventually, yeah, there we go, be able to take your feet off the wall. And then come down. So practice that one, everybody. It's okay. Ooh, see where you get to. It's nice and warming. Just keep an eye on the time there. Don't want to wear you out too much, but equally, I do want you to do some work. Okay. Final thing is on the wall. If you are press up club or Mr. Must press up, then you can do a few wall walks in and out. So I'll just show you this, and then we'll come down to a stretch. So I'm going to go into a plank position here. I'm going to walk one leg up the wall, the other leg up the wall, and then I'm going to walk in, and then out. And you know what I'm going to say. You can keep doing them like walking wall planks. I do 5 to start with. You can always increase them as you wish. It's really hot now. Good. And I hope that was, or it's given you lots of food for thought, stuff to do during the next few weeks and such like. So, let's come into a stretch now, just to finish all this off. So, sitting on your butt, feet to hips width, press your heels down, squeeze your toes, and then take a breath in. As you breathe in, hollow your belly. Just pull the belly button back, lift up, and the more you do that, the more likely you can then fold. Of course, you can keep your knees bent for this. And then take the outer edges of your feet if you can, and use the strength of the arms a little bit to pull you down. And we'll hold this, or you'll hold this for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. Come onto your backs. Walk your heels up towards your bum and try and tickle the backs of your heels with your hands. And then from there, can you feel the front of your feet pressing down? Not your heels, the fronts of your feet. We don't want the heels to do it because the heels will cause the glutes to fire. And we're looking to fire the thighs. Press the back of your head, press your hands, press the fronts of your feet, and then lift up the hips. If you can, see here, interlace the hands underneath your back, your shoulders onto back, and press your shoulder blades together and up as you press the fronts of your feet down. Hold here for 10 seconds. You shouldn't feel much in your glutes, otherwise you're going to be irritating your lower back. So here, it's front of the feet and the arms pressing down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. If you want to take a little bit more here, do a leg lift right and a leg lift left, just to get some strength back into the hamstring. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Lie on your back. Take your arms wide. Pull your knees in towards your chest. So flex your toes towards your shins. Try and keep your back flat. Root down to your right shoulder blade and drop both of your knees to the left. And then try and angle your head slightly over your right shoulder. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the core in. Lift the knees back. Reflex the feet. Press down to left shoulder. And then drop 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself back. Take a little shake here. Just let everything go. It's almost like you're kind of kid again, just letting everything go. And then you are complete. So I hope that was useful. A lot of stuff in it. The idea is that you learn to use the core so that you can apply that core strength to the fun stuff like the handstands and the arm balances and the headstands, and even just dropping back into the back bend, which I won't do now as another class, but you just can drop back from a strong core. Steve Heath here. I hope you enjoyed that. Like I say, don't feel you have to do the whole thing. Break it down into, you can do it for sure, But if you want to break it into 5-minute elements, then break it into 5-minute elements. And have a lovely week, and I shall see you all again